Okay. Yes. Is it coming?
Yeah, it's live. You're already recording.
No, it said, don't say you're live.
Yeah,
No?
it did already.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you rushing? Normally, you see, you have to catch a bus, you're running and rushing.
Yeah.
The bus which you were expected is gone, then you can call, oh, come back and pick me up. No, you have to wait for the
Next one.
other one. The same way, the dream which has gone is gone. So why are you rushing?
Yeah, I don't know. But we're always rushing from one place to the next and from one thought to the next. And
Yeah, so that answers already in the who am I. So if we observe, it's the very nature of the mind, always thinking, thinking, don't feel fulfilled. Even if your desires are fulfilled, then it move to the other object. So the game is of the game of the mind. And mind into no mind. In daily life, when you think you are awake, you are working, 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 then the dream is working, the mental, then you go into the sound sleep where there is no mind and you are at rest. So how you can do that sound sleep 24/7. Yes, yes, and yes. The nature of the eternal spirit, which you really are, you never had chance and opportunity to know who am I. You're very, very poor second grade, second hand being. What is why? Why it is second hand? Yeah, because you had been working for a worker. What is that? That stored up memory. The ego, you're a slave of the ego, not knowing who the real I. You are working for someone who don't exist. Name and form, ideas, they are not yours. Mind is not yours. Mind is like thoughts flowing, thoughts flowing. And your memories tell this bundle of thoughts are mine. They are good. They are not bad. They are not bad. That's how the whole human beings are split. Split means divided. Hindu, Muslim, Arabs, Jewish, all that is divisions, fake division. Their mind have different color, different ideas, but they all are imaginations, conceptions. What is the really real? Which does not change, which cannot change, which cannot buy, which cannot make it. What is that? The real organism. What is the real? The divine light. Divine light means timeless time, but we have imposed the time, man made time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Beyond the time is the eternal time which cannot be divided. Like you want to understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the numbers, the zero, the cipher, zero, include all those. Now the pure awareness, the divine light, get married to the the ego, the brain, mind, which is comes and goes, like you watch a movie, the movie beginning, the interval, and then end. Then you come in the theater, you exit the theater. But the screen is always there. Different kind of movies. Before the word was God. God means godliness. And the word was emerged from the timelessness. So that is like a movie, a drama. Today in the world, this so-called like night change into the day, day into the night. All colors coming from white light like Vibgyor, 7 colors, like the sap in the plant is colorless. Is the man-made. If God was not intelligent, will not create world war, war and war. This is like a God play, generative, operative, destructive, like the tree goes in the seed, seed goes in the tree. So war create the peace, peace create war. This appearance and disappearance. Some believe some will break fast with the carrot, some will break fast with the sausage. Different kind of people. And it's a man-made understanding, man-made created, because all wars happening here and now by the power, by misunderstanding. Someone says north is better, south is better, but it's all one but different. Misunderstanding. But what is that which does not change? It is the very nature of the waves, go up, go down, go up, go down. That is the nature of the waves. But waves, when absorbed in the stillness, calmness, then,
Yeah, then it's very, very flat, like a mirror.
yeah, like mirror, yeah, like mirror, mirror, mirror. Mirror has the ability all the images come in that and going. You see coming and going. No, it's like the same way. The mind is not yours. It only is the calculator. This is good, this is bad, this is bad, this is. But the heart does not change. The heart space, when it's more and more pure awareness without the ego. Ego means the memory in between, in between. Just see. Can you see? You can see. You close the eyes, can you see?
No,
So, and can you see?
no,
No. Why?
because it's reflecting away from me.
It's not no reflection. So memory is more like reflection. You think you are body mind is there, but it's a reflection because you are interpreting through memory. But memory covered up with the awareness. But as you are fully aware of the awareness inward, not in the objects, then you are more free. What is that state? That's 5 year old. 5 years, see, you take the 5 year old on the road, he's watching. He's also watching as you watching, but he does not register good, bad, right,
Right.
wrong. And that's what the cats and dogs don't. They fight. Their fight is a play fight. What the man does blows up not 100,000, not 100,000, millions. And that is why the rishis indicated that there will be 4 stages. It is meant for man to get child, young, old, and gone. The same way, this so-called is a stupidity, but artificial intelligence will create create more cleverness. More cleverness means self-centered. So self-centered, oh, I'm smarter, I'm better, and oh, it's imagination, it's a reflection. But it is very good to blow up. Blow up means that their own illusion is gone. There is nothing which dies. There is nothing which is born. It's only in the field of appearance. It's in the field of reflection, mirage. Ego is like that. What is the mirage? It appears.
You think you're seeing something, but it's not really present.
Correct, correct.
Your brain is telling you that your eyes are seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah. So like this rush is to achieve something, to get something. When you reach, then again you are
You find
rushing.
a new thing to rush to.
Yeah. So, but when you are, know who am I, the real I, the real soul has nothing to do with you. What that mean? That the real you is there, okay? Okay, like a mother says to a baby, go and play. Go and play with the toys. Go and play with the toys. And There's nothing wrong with the drama, with the ego, as long as you understand that what is the real I. Real I, the eternal spirit, the pure awareness is not attached or detached with the memory. That is called the liberation. Liberation means you are in a movie, you are in a movie theater, but enjoy. You are enjoying all the happenings on the screen, but you are not suffering because you know it is a passing by movie.
Yeah.
That's what that's what only awakening all about. That you are the real diamond, you are the real king of king all when you don't get abducted by the desire or by the mind. Mind is a good as a tool. Mind means what? Mind means the time. So the time always decays. Every you have a good apple after 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, it will decay. If not 1 year, maybe 2 years. That's how the body mind is like the bubble. Sooner or later, it will, people are afraid of death, but there is no such thing as death. What happens to a bubble in the river? Does it die?
It just becomes one with the water.
It becomes one with us. So there is no death.
So same with body. The body becomes one with
Exactly.
not just the earth, but with just all creation.
Yeah, it's all oneness. Now, why we see earth, water, fire, air, five elements. Akasha is one. Akasha means like you see if you want to understand, you see the whole rose tree, the rose flower is one, and the perfume not even visible. The light, when comes the sun rises, everything becomes visible and operating. And when night, you cannot see the things, it unifies. The darkness make it one dark. Then there is beyond the night and time, there is a timelessness which include the time. What include the time? Biological time, psychological time, all time of time is in the timelessness which cannot be measured. So why the five elements, earth, water, fire? Why? Basically, they are working for one single little button, the memory.
Mm.
Imagine if you disconnect the memory, it will still survive, but it will be a zombie,
Mm-hmm.
zombie without the mind.
Right.
That's what the drunk people do. It's like a zombie. There is no memory. For a it relax, but that's a fake relaxation. While the enlightened, what the difference enlightened and the drunk man? Same. Drunk man only put the mind to slow down, while the enlightened mind is still there, but no mind or greater mind is there. The awareness where the mind and the senses cannot slave you. 99% people of slave of the mind, ego, mind ego, and they are working hard for rushing around because they have they have misunderstanding. That's why rushing. Then why the mind want rest? The mind is a chip, dual chip. Mind is such a, because that's how it is born, divided. That's how the scriptures will indicate to you before the word was the God, mean the eternal light, and they put the word the devil was like same powers like godliness, but it separate. It came out the time of separate. What separate? When the seed give a creation, the seed has to die. How does the seed die? Two petals, two parts, and then the new is born. If they are not separate, the other sprout will not. When the sprout come, they have to go. Those two, in that the sprout is. So, is the destruction of the seed? No, you can put any word, but it's the creation.
Morphing. A change. It's a change of state.
You can put the word transformation, a
Yeah.
new. Nothing has died, nothing is born. It is the cycling is cycling. So fear in the is the one which is rushing. Mind is rushing. Are you running to catch the bus if you are in the dream? No. So imagine beyond the dream, if you are fully aware, the Siddhas or enlightened people, they can reach anywhere, anytime, without the time. They're everywhere, nowhere. And that's what artificial intelligence try to make but that's not really real. That is just the idea, and the mind is man-made. Mind stops when see the organic. When you go to Hawaii, what will happen? Your chattering mind gone. You say, ah, wow, that's what happened. But then you pull out memory, which is second memory capture, which is the camera or video, all the equipment. Oh, I want to sow, I want to sell, all the mind chatter. But do you know there is something which is bigger than the bliss? Bliss means pure witness. What is the pure witness? Imagine a judge not is the right word, but pure judge, he only sees so many cases come and go and come and go, come and go, and different decorations. But he does not say good or bad. He see above that. Above that means as it is the third stage. As it is, as it is, as it is the pure awareness is cannot be bought or sold and earned. That's what is the ultimate luxury of all time. Memory only past future is a is only a fake bliss. Why? The mind is already born out of duality. The best food in the world you eat, you are starting from the best and then continue, what will happen?
It makes you sick.
Yeah, yeah. So that way, the life of the mind and ego is sick. That's how millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, or any power, they get more restless when they get that power because they get entangled into the reflection. They want to change, they want to change, they want to change. And reflection you cannot change unless, how can you change your reflection without going inward? So it is the illusion of the mind seeking no mind in reality, but it is looking in the wrong direction. It's like instead of I'm looking at the wrong direction, wrong way. I'm looking into the material world, things, things and objects, but there is the very object is the thief. Like in your home, some guy come in the dress of a policeman, but actually he's a robber, but he changed the dress. So you are double fooled. You get double fooled. The same way, the mind is already cannot satisfy you. If it's a mental bread, mental cake, will that satisfy
Or
you?
a photo of food. Yeah.
Therefore, the great seers, scientists, and Maharishi, they all indicate know thyself. Know thyself is the super science. Examine the life. Unexamined life is not worth living. You can fake by any drama. You can make fake pleasure, fake all that's not going to content you. You can waste not 10 year, 10 lifetime, 10 million, yeah, but will not get content because it is a pitiless cup. When you understand, the real masters will say, do nothing foundation. Now, do nothing means it's the super doing everything. Or the other scriptures will say, God will, thy will, Yahweh, whatever means find the real origin, real, the organic within you. What is the real organic? Which is not born, which is not man made. No matter what science you can do, you cannot create a blade of grass. You are nowhere close to the ant or a bee which make a beehive. You can make structure, multi-structure, not equal to the beehive. You see beehive
Yeah.
and the honey from the flower. So why man is so filled up with the arrogance? So the masters, they indicate, know the unknown. The one you know is also already unknown. And what is that? Known and unknown? Not this mental brain. There is the heart which don't know, and that is operating in the plants and in the animal kingdom. They know without knowing. They don't consult the astrology when that happened, Sumania or that, and the animal knew that. When the some bad events come, they already know because they're interconnected with the organic Mother Nature vibrations. And that's what the seers are the same. Seers can see that this little man on the earth will not be satisfied unless they blow up each other. Why? Because the mind is growing, 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 big ego, but the heart button is shut off. Heart button means love is gone. You can earn better money. You can create better fake paper money, and that cannot buy the God. But in the material, in Kali Yuga, in this stage, you can buy. Why? That's what is happening. You go to India, you buy the flowers. Oh, are you buying flower? Oh, you buy flowers, you buy laddus, and you go to the temple and you give me job and I will give you more laddus. And that's not only in India, that's happening in the Western world in a different way. The more donation, the more, and then you are honored, and just all fake, respect fake, all that. So the real contentment is not certification by another, verification by another that you are strong, you are more pretty. None of those. When the ego is surrendered to the heart, which is every whole package is within your body mind, you can cause a world of duality, good, bad, right, wrong, or which is never changeable. There's the pure heart, pure awareness. And don't point out to this heart. That heart is the symbol of the bigger, real heart, which is everywhere and nowhere. So you are stuck up in the Maya. What is Maya? Maya means reflected reflection, which appear as real but is not really real.
Like a mirage.
Mirage. Mirage, yeah. Which is like in the dream, you're traveling to Hawaii, but not really. The same way, imagine the pure awareness. Pure awareness is the ultimate, not doing anything, thinking anything. It already is the beingness already. Once you are, because you are already in the prison of the thinking patterns. Thinking patterns is not bad, but you are stuck there. So there is no bigger prison than the prison of the thinking ego. And that is the proof. Oh, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. Come on. What is the life for? To run around? To running around? You are running around in order to not run. Because your mind and ego said, oh, I will earn billion, then I will rely. Oh, there is no then. There is no then. It's the mind reflection that then. There is no then. The reality is so linear. Linear means it cannot be grasped by the thinking mind. Can you imagine in your this little mind that the one you love, whether give you a chapati without butter, you are enjoying that. You give, what is that love? That love between man woman today is a reflection of that space where there is no boundaries, there is no conditions, there is no control. That is just, and that one is not seeking any object or pleasure because it already is. The time appear, disappear, but it is not no longer there. And the proof of time is a illusion, control is a illusion, is already there. How? When you feel connected or you are in love, 10 hours, 10 days pass by like a 10 second. And when you are divided in ego and you are together, but then 10 minutes, 10 hours become like 10 days. And that's the name of the game. And that's how I'm not talking of one person, talking in general. Let's say Los Angeles, Berlin, boom, 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 fight, 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 ego, 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 ego. I mean, before they enjoy, already start the war of the ego, war of the, and not me. The newspaper is telling divorce, fight, dying, killing, all that is what a mess. Man made. So bring not this, what you see with the eyes, what car they drive, what see above. Why above? Because planetary system does affect the physical. There is beyond the planetary system, which is beyond gravitation, levitational, that is ananta. Ananta means infinite pure awareness. Once you taste that pure awareness, unlimited, undivided, unbounded, cannot be bought. That is the heart space. And once you taste that, you will never run after objects. You have come out of all the prison of the mind and the ego and everything, and you are not seeking, you are not running after holy water, holy mountain. Everything already is within you, but covered up. How covered? Like this light, divine light is there, but if it is dusty, then is not
Right.
that simple. So therefore, you are the package already. It depends. You move toward the divine nature of the pure heart, or you get stuck and caught up into the sensual world. Sensual world is not good or bad. All it is that you have been doing that before. So many lifetimes you have been suffering through pleasure pain game. Pleasure pain game. Pleasure pain is the other word of birth and death game. But imagine one has both the world. What is both the world? Mean visible and invisible, known and unknown, all together. Oh, then you are ultimate luxury. Ultimate luxury is not wanting any because it already is. Is already. Only you stop repeating, thinking. Just watch and observe the nature of the wanting. One is born, another mushroom, another. You're just repeating. Who can be a bigger foolish, who is arrogant and egotistic? Because ego is like a bubble. It appears but is not real. How that illusion is broken? The illusion is not that you bring them to Himalayas and do this and do that, do nothing. You bring them to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, you can show 3 hour show. The lady is being cut with the saw. Unless you bring the audience in the back of the curtain, there is no cutting, there is no bloodshed. It's a drama. The same is, can you see within you that head and heart are there? And the heart, the isness already is. You don't need to achieve anything. As long as you understand the game of the myth, mind is a myth. And if you say to normally to mind is a myth, they will, whoa, oh, that's what I'm living. That's what I am. I am because I think. No, 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 no. In one reality, yes, I am what I think, but you are above. The same way, the beingness is beyond the doing and thinking. Being, being, being. Human being. Does it say human thinking? Does it say human doing? But we have reduced ourselves. So, for the one who is ready to awaken or who is see the supra science, all laboratory, all world is in this body mind. This body mind can be a vegetable, meat, or divine light, or living in the world but not of it. That's what is called the bliss, ananda, 24/7. The mind wants that. No mind. It is finding in different objects, but cannot never find in the TV screen. No matter how you advance, quantum, compute, whatever you, but you cannot have that delicious bread in that level. So, when more and more people can start seeing the light, it's not a need or demand, or we are not selling anything, but the heart cries for those people who cannot see and they are misled. But prior to misled by others, they are the ones who creating that misled. So each moment is a invitation, invitation to purity, like just like the sunlight is a pure invitation. That's why always praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Anything to add on?
I can't add anything, but thank you.
Add on means different words. That's all. Yeah. Now,
Hmm.
Do this one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.